nearly 60,000 Bayern Munich fans have reportedly signed a petition urging the club to keep Matthijs de Ligt amid his impending move to Manchester United. De Ligt, 24, has agreed to join Man United. Following talks with Erik ten Hag, and the Red Devils are hoping to finalise a deal by the end of this week. Man United are expected to pay roughly €50 million for the Netherlands international, who is yet to play a minute of action at Euro 2024. Premier League Summer Transfers 2024, all the done deals. De Ligt only joined Bayern from Juventus back in 2022, but he is set to extend his record as the world's most expensive defender in regards to cumulative transfer fees when he moves to Old Trafford. However, Bayern fans are hoping to block the transfer. Sky Germany have reported that close to 60,000 Bavarian fans have signed a petition to keep de Ligt in an attempt to ensure the Dutchman stays at the Allianz Arena this summer. Arsenal battle Man United for Ten Hag favourite. This is unlikely to stop de Ligt's exit, however, with Man United determined to purchase the Dutchman. What has been said? Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Man United are in advanced talks with Bayern regarding a move for de Ligt. Contact between Manchester United and Bayern continues over Matthijs de Ligt. He affirmed, Bayern want to sign Jonathan Tah and are confident of signing him, and Man United keep discussing the structure of the deal over de Ligt. They want to include add-ons in the package, so they're formulating the best proposal possible. They already have the green light of the player. Matthijs de Ligt wants to go to Man United. The reports about PSG, the intention of de Ligt is very clear: it's Man United, it's the Premier League, it's Erik ten Hag, who is a manager who will finally trust him after many difficult years for a fantastic defender. Contact is ongoing between the clubs. Manchester United have quite the reputation when it comes to handing out lucrative contracts, but what are their previous highest paid players up to these days? The Red Devils haven't won the Premier League since Sir Alex Ferguson retired in 2013, but they've certainly handed out some lucrative contracts in the meantime. Using figures provided by Capology, we found Man United's highest paid player from every season since 2013 to 14 and have checked out where they all are today. Wayne Rooney. Earning a reported weekly wage of £180,000, Rooney was the club's joint highest paid player in 2013 to 14. Given his scoring record and years of service to the club, it's understandable that he was once their top earner. After taking up some punditry roles over the summer, Wazza has since thrown himself back into management and is set to take charge of Plymouth Argyle next season. His managerial record pales in comparison to his record as a player, but the 38-year-old still has time to make a success of his coaching career yet. Robin van Persie. Along with Rooney, Van Persie was also earning £180,000 per week in 2013 to 14 and was the club's top earner. His Old Trafford stint was short but sweet as he scored 58 goals in 3 seasons for the club. The Dutch forward called it quits on his playing career in 2019, and like Rooney, he's also gone into coaching in his post-playing career. After 4 years of working at Feyenoord as assistant manager, he recently joined fellow Dutch club Heerenveen as their new head coach. Radamel Falcao. The Colombian forward didn't pull up many trees during his loan spell in Manchester, but he was being paid a king's ransom for his services. Still technically on the books at Monaco during the time, Falcao was earning £285,000 per week in 2014 to 15 and was subsequently the highest earner at Old Trafford that season. Believe it or not, but aged 38, he's still playing to this day. After spending the last 3 seasons in Spain with Rayo Vallecano, he recently returned to Colombia and signed for Millonarios. Bastian Schweinsteiger. We can't quite believe it, but Schweinsteiger was reportedly the highest paid player at the club in both the 2015-16 and 2016-17 campaigns. Despite only making 18 league appearances during his 2 years at the club, the German midfielder was taking home a whopping weekly wage of £240,000. United fans never really got to see the best of Schweinsteiger, and the former Bayern Munich man has been critical of the way he was treated by the club. I was very sad because United was the second club of my heart, Schweinsteiger told The Overlap when discussing his second season at the club. On my birthday, when I walked into United's training ground, Carrington, Football director, John Murtagh, was there and said that I wasn't allowed to walk into the dressing room. The coach had said so. I had to ask him to bring me my cleats and training gear. I asked him who I was training with, and he said there was the under-16 team, so I went and trained with the under-16s. Since hanging up his boots, Schweinsteiger now works as an analyst for German television broadcaster ARD. Alexis Sanchez. The less said about his United stint, the better. Upon his arrival from Arsenal in 2017-18, Sanchez became the highest-paid player at the club, taking home £350,000 per week. It's fair to say that the transfer was a total disaster, and it wasn't long before the Chilean star was sent packing. Thankfully, he's managed to get himself back on track in recent years. Since leaving United, Sanchez has won 5 trophies, including 2 league titles with Inter Milan. As of writing, Sanchez is now a free agent after his contract with Inter recently came to an end. David de Gea. The Spanish goalkeeper became United's highest earner in 2019-20 when he signed a fresh deal with the club which was worth a staggering £375,000 per week. There can be no denying that de Gea once ranked as the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, but his drop-off in form did coincide around this time. Since leaving the club last summer, he's still yet to find himself a new club. Plenty of sides have registered an interest in the 33-year-old, but he's in no rush to commit to a new club. Cristiano Ronaldo. Upon his return to the club in 2021-22, Ronaldo was handed a highly lucrative contract, worth £515,000 per week, making him the highest-paid player in the club's entire history. While he scored plenty of goals in his first season back at Old Trafford, it didn't take long until he upset the apple cart and prematurely had his contract cancelled. He's now scoring goals for fun in Saudi Arabia for Al Nassr and is on an even more lucrative contract. As per Capology, he's currently earning £3.2 million per week, which makes him the highest-paid footballer on the planet. Casemiro. Upon Ronaldo's departure, Casemiro became the club's highest earner with a weekly salary of £350,000. He's been linked with an exit this summer but is still under contract with the club until 2026. For context, the 32-year-old is currently the 3rd highest-paid player in the Premier League, with only Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne currently earning more than him.